It brings me great joy to see Geno360 so butthurt about finding out that me and GodHatesSinners.com are on the same page. I mean, really, like, what was he expecting? He knows that I'm willing to team up with anyone and everyone against moderators. And in reality, yes, it's true. They do ban a lot of people, and that's wrong. But what you're failing to understand, Geno360, is the idea of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I've said that from the very beginning. And the very fact that I had to tell you that I was there on GodHatesSinners.com and am actually a very respected member just shows how unobservant you are. I mean, really, it's all a matter of just scrolling down. How fucking hard is that? So, what I'm going to explain to you here, and I know you're not going to get it anyway, is the fact that when you care about something deeply, not just your pretend superhero thing where you put on mommy's blanket and like a cape and swoosh around, I mean actually fighting for something, that you're willing to team up with people that you normally would not associate with. And quite frankly, I have no problem with their Christian fundamentalism. I mean, yeah, I don't agree with it, but I can deal with that as long as they're not moderators. And you would say that yes, they are moderators, and that might be true, but they are Christian fundamentalists first and moderators second. So if I can cater to that Christian fundamentalism aspect rather than the moderator aspect, then we have something to work with. And we have a whole new division in the Allies of Darkness, as I would with anybody. Let's put it this way. If you actually look at my friends list, not every single one of them is a communist or a feminist or anything of that sort. But I put up with them anyway. That is the difference between me and you. Isn't that ironic, how you claim to be the one that's so open-minded and liberal and loving of everybody, but yet somehow it's Jim Prophet who manages to be inclusive and look past people's differences for a greater good. The fact is, there is nothing more evil than moderators, and I'm willing to tolerate anyone or anything in that fight against moderators, even people I would have otherwise called enemies. As you will see, another participating member of the Allies of Darkness is Nikin Magna Aqua 2, former enemy of mine who sided with Mr. Zion, but he is now working in the Allies of Darkness against moderators. That's what you guys aren't getting. You think the Allies of Darkness is about you. It's not. Nobody cares about you. You guys are just a bunch of kids running around in pajamas trying to pretend play cops and robbers. We're not doing this for you. Fuck you. We're doing this against moderators. We're organizing against a real threat, against a real evil. While you all pretend like the greatest evil to ever exist is me and Fematheist. Really? If you truly believe that, you live under a rock. You must have just gotten the internet yesterday if you honestly think that me and Fematheist are the worst thing that could happen to the internet. And quite frankly, it is you who defends moderators. It is you who apologizes for moderators, not I. I know why I do the things I do. I know why I team up with the people I team up with. Do you? Do you understand your own moral ground? Do you understand your own moral intuition? Do you understand your own principalities? I don't think you do. And I offered you the opportunity to join the Allies of Darkness, but you refused. You want to be arrogant. You want to pretend like you're so much better than Jim Prophet. So, fine, by all means, play around with your little kitty friends and claim to be morally superior, while the whole world just collapses around you. While everything you thought you knew about good and evil turns upside down. It's going to be a very dark time for you, sir. It's going to be a very hard time for you to rationalize to yourself how these things could happen and why things are going the way they're going, and you'll have no answers for yourself because you want to be arrogant. You want to be stubborn about it and stick to your paragon alignment where the world works this certain way and you cannot deviate from that on any regard. You never compromise. You're never willing to be a little underhanded. You're never willing to, otherwise be with people that you would not normally be with. You are never willing to give a little in order to get a lot. And that's what's wrong with you. And that's why I, a lot of times, make videos against people like that. You guys are the problem. You guys are the sort that condone a morality that just does not work. The kind of morality that has people with their hands tied behind their back and nothing gets accomplished. The only way you accomplish is by willing to take advantage of any opportunity you can to be able to basically dismiss common conceptions of morality. The morality that you were taught as a child, either by your church or your school or your parents, is a lie. Everything you thought you knew is a lie. All your concepts of good and evil are a lie. Everything is a fucking lie. The only truth is the truth you discover for yourself. The only truth is the one you have personally experienced and had to endure. And then from there, you can use those as building blocks to understanding where you are in this life and where you're going. And you don't have that because you were busy clinging to these conservative, regressive mentalities that either your parents instilled in you or somebody else instilled into you. I mean, God damn it. You make a video where you accidentally said a curse word and you had to apologize to your parents, but then we're like, I think you would understand because these people are just so hateful and bigoted. Really? You think that's the worst thing that could possibly happen? Is someone being hateful and bigoted, and that you have to apologize for a swear word? Come on now. As dark and dreary as the world is, as evil as everything is, you're fucking worried about your foul language? No. No, you need this. You need to hit rock bottom. You need to see the world for what it is. The chaos and uncertainty that it truly is. And you need to hit that wall where you don't know fucking anything. And you're just pulling your hair out, wondering why Jim Prophet acts the way he does, why bad things happen to good people, why good things happen to bad people. And when you finally come to that realization, when all of that just overwhelms you and you don't know what to do, I'll still invite you over to the Allies of Darkness. I will still open my arms up to you and you can join my team. Because, contrary to your belief, I am the good guy. And that's the only thing that doesn't get worse. So, see you later.